I'm Michelle from Legal Suite, and this is part 8 of reminders, filtering reminders using QBE or query by example. Now, please note that for the purposes of this webinar, I'm using both a matter that I've already created as well as reminders that I've already created. So if you need some help on that, please do have a look at our various webinars. Okay, so standing on my matter, I go to the reminder screen. Now, in my first example, I'm going to use QBE or query by example using only the reminder items for the current matter. So my filtering is set to matter current. I'm going to search my current matters reminders. Now, query by example is a really powerful search tool that allows you to search in various of the SQL columns. Now, I've only got 2 little reminders for the purposes of this example, but this is really, really great for when you've got a lot of reminders and you're looking for a specific item. Okay, so I click on my QBE or the little folder with the magnifying glass on it and search for reminders. The screen will open. Now I have 3 options here that I need to set. The first is column. So this will search in the relevant SQL column. So it will look for various information in this particular field. So for the purposes of this, I'm going to use the column called description. So this is the description of the reminder, and I'm going to search within all the reminders descriptions for the grouping of lettering that I require. Now, my second selection is operand. So we need to set the parameters for our search. I, for the purposes of this, am going to use contains, which means that the program will search all matters for the specific set of letters that I'm going to type in to the value column. Is equal to, you would need to put the exact grouping of letters or words. Begins with, the reminder would need to begin with that particular grouping of letters or words. Is not equal to is a negative value, so it will show everything not containing those letters or words and does not contain also a negative value. So let's say contains, and I'm going to use the word calling. So a client calling at office, so-and-so calling here, calling there. I say add, and here I can see that 1 record will be displayed. If I say proceed, it will show me the reminder with the word calling in it. Okay, so if I had multiples, it would list them all for me. To undo my filtering, I simply click again on the little SQL icon, say cancel, and I will be returned to my normal screen. Now, for our second example, I'm going to say matter all. So I'm currently looking at all the reminders for all my matters in Legal Suite. Okay, so I'm going to go back to QBE and I'm going to use the same set of parameters. So I'm going to use the column called description, containing, and I'm going to use the word calling. This time I say add, and you can see 13 records will now be displayed. And if I say proceed, it will show me each of the reminders on various matters that contain the word calling. So this is a really great way of searching by specific values through either single matters or multiple matters, depending on your filtering.